He coach suddenly realized that the man with long hair in front of him might be a football genius. As soon as the whistle blew, his muscles twitched violently with every step he took. The sheer explosive power left everyone stunned. But what was even more shocking was that the man covered the 40-yard distance in just 4.5 seconds, breaking the professional team's record. From that point on, whether it was catching or running routes, he was clearly the best one on the field. After the draft, the coach eagerly approached him, asking if he knew how good he was. "You're even faster than these two old cars." The coach thought the man's fate was about to change, but little did he know, the real struggles were just beginning. The man's name was Vince. He lived in Philadelphia in 1975. During the economic crisis, countless companies were going bankrupt and laying people off. Unemployment became the harsh reality everyone had to face, and Vince wasn't spared. He became just another victim of this economic downfall. But during those tough days, there was one thing that could make him happy. That was playing a game of football on the street. For these men struggling in life, this game became their only comfort. Even though they lacked proper protective gear, they still threw themselves into the intense matches. But when he got home and saw his wife, all the happiness immediately disappeared. He didn't know when it started, but if a man was still stuck in life at 30, his once precious hobbies would become the flashpoint for family conflicts. When Vince got home, his wife's questions left him speechless. During those long, quiet nights, he felt lost about the future. Vince went to school as usual, but when he walked in, there was a new teacher in the classroom. Then the principal called him into the office and announced the layoff news. Even though the principal knew about Vince's family struggles, he was helpless in that economic environment. With nowhere else to turn, Vince had no choice but to return to his part-time job at the bar and asked his boss to increase his hours so he could earn a little more in tips. The boss, who knew Vince's situation, generously agreed. The bar was lit with flickering lights, and football was always the main topic, especially the local Eagles. Not only were they the pride and glory of the city, but they also supported the countless lost souls waiting for a turning point in life. But now, the Eagles had long lost their former glory. Even with home field advantage, they still got crushed 0-31 by a third-rate team. This was their 8th straight loss. And finally, the fans couldn't hold back their anger. Though they cursed with harsh words, deep down, they still hoped the Eagles would make a comeback and bring back the city's former prosperity. But unfortunately, the glory was gone, and all their hopes turned into nothing. In such a situation, Vince was still the Eagles' most loyal supporter. But fate was cruel. When Vince got home, he found the house had been ransacked. He called out for his wife in panic, but the empty room only echoed his voice, until he saw the humiliating notes on the floor. That's when he realized his wife had left him, so she wouldn't drag him down, and ran off with another man. She didn't even leave behind a bed.